Okay, first order of business is we need to make sure everybody is communicating on the same radio channel.
Every 3 years, the airport is required to conduct a full-scale exercise to demonstrate proper planning and implementation of the airport emergency plan.
We're going to kick off at 1 o'clock, as I think you all know.
So we're staging all the victims and the family members who might be involved in the drill today. Some of the victims are getting moulaged up, which means that they're getting fake injuries applied via latex and makeup.
I'm getting my arm torn off.
It's very important that our first responders get a chance to experience a real-world situation. This looks as real-world as possible.
Or just go back to school with all of this.
No. I've seen some very rough-looking burns.
There you go.
So I've seen some head injuries, a lot of kind of neck wounds and bruises, contusions.
All right.
Yeah. So we've got some just people with different body parts and bones sticking out left and right. So it's going to be very realistic looking for the first responders coming into the plane.
I'm going to be an immediate victim, and I have a head laceration and I have a bulging abdomen.
It's going to be windy out there, so it's going to be a bad hair day for all you ladies out there.
Probably have about maybe another 20 minutes. We're going to eat some lunch and then we'll get people staged and on the plane. It might take us a while to get everybody through TSA security.
Okay, badge, thank you, thank you.
Then we'll be on the plane, we'll be ready to go.
So far so good, looks good. It looks very realistic. I mean, we are in an actual plane, so we're supposed to go at 1, so we're about 30 minutes out. It's an important part of what AFD does and to prepare for something that we hope never happens. We've got to be aware where the volunteers are.
He's missing parts.
The volunteers need to be aware that there are lots of vehicles coming.
Oh, that's a lot of smoke.
Okay, Danny, ready?
We just had a plane crash. We've got victims all over the field, pieces of luggage, we've got emergency responders coming up. So I was on board the plane with the victims. I was hoping for kind of any real-world emergencies that would come up. People were screaming, yelling that they couldn't walk, yelling that their back might be broken. People said, I think my friend is dead. So people have been doing an excellent job as imaginary victims on this flight.
I hear them.
How you doing, man?
ABIA Command Engine 42, your water supply is established.
All right, come with me. I'm going to get some more help in here, okay?
Thank you. I'm the pilot. He's my co-pilot. Well, Mr. Rolls over there, he was my co-pilot.
There was plenty of smoke on the plane, so it made it very difficult to see. I couldn't see more than maybe 6 inches past my hand. It was very, very smoking conditions in there. And I think that it made it more realistic for both the victims and the first responders.
Oh!
I think everybody did awesome. How else would they have done?
How you doing, man?
Practical is always, I believe, better than sitting in a classroom talking about things. These incidences, thank goodness, don't happen very often. When you prepare a scenario like this, it gets you, as close as you can to the real thing of being able to practice things out. And, it helps us find problems that we don't know about. In any type of incident, communication is usually the biggest challenge.
I think today went extremely well. People reacted quickly. People weren't lying in pain for too long. So that's the goal, is to get the injured folks off the plane as quickly as possible and also ensure the safety of your first responders. Very impressed with the coordination of fire, EMS, police, and Homeland Security Emergency Management all coming together today with outside agencies to put this together. It's been very impressive.